I am out in the middle of the day. This is typically when birding gets slow, but in this area I'm hearing birds. It's quite birdie. And right in here, I just saw and photographed a golden crown kinglet.
This little kinglet is a dynamo, a bundle of unbridled energy. It moves in a very fast, erratic, manic manner, and it's very difficult to photograph inside the brush line. However, I did manage to get this shot. And this next shot shows off its wonderful golden crest, and this is the best shot I was able to get.
This is an area where the lake has spilled over onto the trail and onto the path that leads back to the hidden pond. As you can see, this creek is filled. It has overflown, and the water is now out in that field as well. This is from the recent rains we have had. And as you can hear, it is very birdie in this area. What you're hearing primarily are red-winged blackbirds. I've seen little else with the exception of that golden crown kinglet, which was working its way through the brush line here on the eastern bank of this little lake. Red-winged blackbird. They are literally everywhere.
I wasn't able to get a clear shot, but I'm just enjoying the moment.
This is the sound of spring.
And the smile on my face is from spring euphoria.
As you can hear, it's very quiet here in comparison to the last location I was at. The lake is right here. So I'm still in the same locale. However, it's very quiet here. I hear the faint sound of frogs singing. I hear the occasional peep of a white-throated sparrow. My strategy is to move slow, to listen and look for movement. And when I detect anything at all, any kind of activity, I'm going to stop and stare. What else could you do?
I'm also doing some pishing to motivate the birds to come out of hiding and investigate.
That is a brown thrasher. I'm going to try to find it.
This is a part of birding that I really enjoy. It's the mystery, trying to find this brown thrasher, and soon I find it singing away high up in a tree. The thrasher is up high and heavily backlit. I would rather it had been down lower where the light was better. But as birders and photographers, we often must play the hand we're dealt. And so, I got the best shots I could under the circumstances.
Well, this is the other end of the flooded area. And all the way down the end of the trail, there is a great blue heron enjoying this flood.
Well, the water has stopped me in my tracks. It's covering the trail. However, it will not stop me from birding. I work my way closer, as close as I can, to try to get some video footage of the great blue heron. And there it is, patiently fishing in the floodwater, and it very well may catch a fish because water from the lake has overflowed onto the trail. And finally, here is the photo I got of that great blue heron.
Well, I guess you could say this is the end of the trail.